Imagine giving a gift that helps your loved one feel less stressed, sleep better, or finally beat that daily brain fog. That's exactly what this 2025 Healthy Holiday Gift Guide is all about. Instead of clutter or gadgets that get tossed in a drawer, I've put together 10 of my favorite healthy gift ideas that can truly make life easier, healthier, and more enjoyable for busy parents and professionals. And at the very end, I've got a bonus gift that might be the most meaningful of all because it can actually help someone get their energy, focus, and mood back for the year ahead. Now, if you're new here, hi, I'm Dr. Lexi. I'm a certified functional medicine practitioner, pharmacist, and creator of the Oakley Method, and I help people beat brain fog, fatigue, and memory struggles by getting to the root cause and supporting brain health at this cellular level. On this channel, I share recipes, tips, and science-backed strategies to help you create the best brain possible now and for years to come. Now, before we dive in, a quick note. All of the links to the products I'm sharing are down below in the description, including my full Amazon Healthy Gift Guide if you want even more ideas. Most of those links are affiliate links, which means that if you purchase through them, it supports Oakley Wellness at no extra cost to you. So thank you for helping me keep this channel going while I keep bringing you fresh content. All right, let's jump into the first gift idea. Gift idea number 1 is the stainless steel tumbler. This is something simple but really impactful, just a high quality stainless steel tumbler. Now, here's why I recommend it, even though it seems super simple. Even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% of your body weight, can impair memory, focus, and mood. Your brain is about 75% water, and even a slight dehydration can shrink brain tissue temporarily. That means slower processing, more headaches, and less energy. But on the flip side, when you're well hydrated, your neurons communicate more effectively and you'll notice better focus and even a lift in your mood. Now, what I love about this particular tumbler is that it keeps drinks cold for hours or hot if you want coffee or tea because it's stainless steel and you don't have to worry about plastics or chemicals. There's the inside. There you go. But you don't have to worry about plastics or chemicals leaching into your drink. It comes with 2 different lids. So this is the sippy lid, and it does come with a lid that has a, yes, plastic straw, but I usually swap that out for one of our stainless steel straws if I'm using that lid, which I use mostly for smoothies. I carry mine just about everywhere, and it makes staying hydrated so much easier. Now, as a side note, I do also love my Yeti tumbler too, but this one's more affordable and honestly works just as well in my opinion. So if you want to give a gift that supports better energy, clearer thinking, and even mood, all through something as simple as water, this tumbler is a perfect choice. Gift idea number 2 is kind of newer on the market. It is an electric lunchbox. Yes, this thing, you plug it in and it heats up your food without the microwaving necessity. Now, this might be one of my favorite practical gifts on the list, but here's why. So being able to heat up food anywhere means there's no more excuses for skipping meal prep or grabbing fast food just because you don't have time to access a microwave. Sorry, we got rid of that excuse for you. So for busy parents and professionals, that can be really the difference between another foggy, sluggish afternoon or actually fueling your brain with real food. Now, what I love about this one is you can just plug it in at your desk, in your car, or pretty much anywhere, and have a hot home-cooked meal in minutes. And when I say minutes, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to heat up your food. But if you can just sit it and plug it and not worry about it and keep working or doing whatever it is that you need to, that is a win in my book. So having a way to warm it up actually makes it something you look forward to eating. Now, this particular lunchbox comes with the food insert. So you would just put your food in here in the morning or even the night before if you wanted to. You just strap on the lid, and then whenever you are ready to go, you plug in your appropriate charger, whether to a regular outlet or the lighter part of your car, and you start heating it up. It's as simple as that. And here's the sciencey side of it. So your brain burns about 20% of your daily calories, and it runs best on steady fuel from nutrient-dense meals, not the blood sugar roller coaster you get from processed convenience foods. When you're eating out, even something that looks healthy is often loaded with hidden sugars, inflammatory oils, and excess salt. Sorry to break it to you. But that combination spikes your blood sugar and leaves you more tired and unfocused a few hours later. And that's why this lunchbox is such a smart tool. It removes one of the biggest barriers to healthy eating, which is convenience. It makes it easy to actually eat the food you've prepared instead of letting it sit in the fridge while you end up grabbing something quick. So if you want to give a gift that supports better nutrition, sharper focus, and more consistent energy throughout the day, this electric lunchbox is a total win. All right, gift idea number 3 is the cast iron skillet. And this is a classic that I think every kitchen should have. And here's why. So many traditional nonstick pans are coated with chemicals like PFAs that are sometimes called forever chemicals that can release toxic fumes when overheated or scratched and leach into your food over time. These compounds have been linked to hormone disruption, immune problems, and even cognitive issues. And for someone already dealing with brain fog or fatigue, the last thing you need is another hidden source of toxins coming from the cookware you use every day. And that's where cast iron comes in, because cooking with cast iron means that you're avoiding those harmful coatings. And as a bonus, you can also boost your iron intake naturally. Iron is critical for carrying oxygen to your brain, and low iron levels are one of the most common nutrient deficiencies linked with fatigue, poor focus, and even mood issues. So cooking in cast iron can help add small amounts of iron to your food, especially if you're making something with a little acidity like tomato sauce or stir fry with citrus. Now, what I love about cast iron is that it lasts forever when you take care of it, right? And it actually gets better with age. Once it's seasoned, and most pans come pre-seasoned nowadays, it's naturally non-stick without the toxic coatings. That means safer cooking for you and your family, and the seasoning only improves the more you use it. Personally, we use ours for just about everything: searing meat, roasting vegetables, even making healthier versions of desserts. And it's versatile enough to go from stovetop to oven in the same dish, which makes cleanup so much easier. So if you are looking for a gift that encourages healthier home cooking, supports brain health through better nutrition, and helps avoid toxic exposures, a cast iron skillet is a perfect choice. Now, gift idea number 4 is the one and only Grain Brain cookbook. So this is one of my new favorite brain healthy resources. And if you've been around here a while, you've probably heard me talk about Dr. David Perlmutter's work in his book, Grain Brain. He's a neurologist who's done an incredible job explaining the link between our food choices and cognitive decline, Alzheimer's, and everyday issues like brain fog, depression, and anxiety. And what I love about this cookbook is that it takes all of that science and turns it into something practical that you can use right away. So here's why I recommend it. For most busy parents and professionals, the hardest part of eating healthy isn't knowing why it matters. It's figuring out what to actually cook day in and day out. And this cookbook removes that guesswork. Every recipe is built around real whole foods that lower inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and support long-term brain health. And the recipes are family friendly, which is huge if you're trying to make one meal that works for everyone in the house. So things like nutrient dense breakfasts that don't leave you crashing by mid morning, or dinners that feel comforting but don't come with that heavy, foggy feeling afterwards. What I love about giving this as a gift is that it empowers people with the tools to make better choices without feeling deprived or overwhelmed. And honestly, it can be the difference between knowing you should eat better and actually doing it. So if you want to give a gift that combines science with simple, delicious meals, the Grain Brain cookbook is one of my top recommendations. All right, gift idea number 5 is a high quality wooden cutting board. So this is really simple, but honestly, it makes a huge difference if you're cooking at home. And here's why I recommend it. The cheaper plastic cutting boards get scratched up really easily, and over time, they can start to shed tiny bits of plastic into your food. Ew. Those microplastics may not seem like much, but they do add to your body's toxic load over time. And when you're already working to lower inflammation and protect your brain, cutting down on hidden sources like this really does matter. And a solid wooden cutting board is more durable, it's gentler on your knives, and it just feels better to use. I love that it stays sturdy on the counter without warping, and it makes chopping and prepping meals feel so much smoother. And honestly, anything that makes the cooking process easier and more enjoyable means that you're more likely to stick with it. And that consistency is where the healthy benefits really add up. We use ours every single day, and it's one of those kitchen staples that doesn't just sit in a drawer. Ours is actually part of our countertop decor, but it's practical, it's beautiful, and it supports healthier eating without you even thinking about it. Now, this particular one, my husband actually made, but if I was going to buy one, I would go with Booze Block. They are very high quality, durable boards, and that will last you just forever. So if you want to give a gift that makes home cooking easier and helps keep toxins out of the kitchen, a high quality wooden cutting board is a fantastic option. Okay, gift idea number 6 is a sound machine. And this one is one that can make a surprising difference in your brain health. But here's why I recommend it. So the brain does a ton of important work while you are asleep. This is when it consolidates memories, processes emotions, and even clears out waste products through something called the glymphatic system. It's a kind of rinse cycle for your brain. But if your sleep is constantly interrupted by noise, whether it's traffic, neighbors, or even just your partner coming to bed late, you miss out on those deeper, more restorative stages of sleep. And that can leave you feeling groggy, unfocused, and moody the next day and beyond. If you want to learn more about why sleep is so important for your brain, I've got another video that dives deeper into that. You can check it out right here. Now, what I love about a sound machine is that it creates a consistent background of soothing noise that masks those interruptions. Whether you use white noise, pink noise, or in our case, we use brown noise, it helps your brain settle into deeper sleep cycles more easily. And for anyone who deals with anxiety or racing thoughts at night, that steady sound can also be really calming, almost like giving your nervous system permission to relax. Now, personally, we've used a sound machine in our bedroom for years, and it's one of those things that I can't imagine going without. It makes such a difference in not only how quickly I fall asleep, but also in how rested I feel the next morning. And in fact, we travel with it. So if you want to give a gift that supports better memory, focus, and mood simply by helping someone sleep more soundly, a sound machine is a fantastic choice. Gift idea number 7 is fabric resistance bands. So this is very simple, but a very powerful tool for movement. Now, here's why I recommend these, especially fabric resistance bands specifically. Exercise is one of the most effective ways to boost brain health. It increases blood flow, delivers oxygen and nutrients to your brain, and it stimulates the release of chemicals like BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is often called miracle grow for your brain. That actually helps your brain cells grow stronger and communicate better. But the challenge is, of course, finding time to work out when you're already juggling a million things. So here's why I love fabric resistance bands specifically. They are lightweight, they're portable. In fact, this particular set actually comes with its own carrying case, and they can be used just about anywhere, at home, in the office, or even while traveling. Personally, I always pack a set when I travel. They take almost no space in a suitcase, and it means that I can still get in a quick workout no matter where I am. And unlike the cheap rubber bands that roll up and snap, the fabric ones are sturdier, they're more comfortable, and they come in different resistance levels. That's what these colors are for, so that you can make the workout as easy or challenging as you want. So what I love is how versatile they are. You can use them for strength training, stretching, or even short brain boosting movement breaks throughout the day. And the truth is, you don't need an hour at the gym to get the brain benefits of exercise. Just a few minutes of targeted movement can improve focus and memory. So if you're looking for a gift that encourages movement in a way that's simple, affordable, and accessible, fabric resistance bands are a great choice. Gift idea number 8 is the 5 a.m. Club book, which my copy is currently out on loan. So here is a picture. This book is by Robin Sharma, and it's all about building habits that support your brain and overall health. But here's why I recommend it. Your daily routines and mindset play just as big of a role in brain health as nutrition and exercise. For many busy parents and professionals, the day feels like it runs you instead of the other way around. And when you're constantly putting yourself last, it's easy to slip into survival mode and never really get ahead on your health. Now, what I love about the 5 a.m. club is that it's not just about waking up earlier, although there are tons of benefits of doing so. It's about creating intentional space for the habits that make the biggest difference, like exercising, reflection, and learning. So, by starting your day with focus and purpose instead of immediately diving into emails or social media, you set your brain up for more clarity, better stress resilience, and higher productivity. Now, I'll be honest, not everyone is going to get up at 5 a.m., and that's okay. The point is less about the exact time and more about carving out a morning routine that prioritizes your brain and body before the rest of the world gets your attention. So, if you want to give a gift to help someone reset their mindset, create healthier rhythms, and feel more in control of their day, the 5 a.m. Club is an excellent choice. Now, gift idea number 9 is the Amazfit smartwatch. This is one of my favorite tech tools to recommend for staying on track with your health, and here's why. When it comes to improving your health, awareness is the first step. You can't change what you don't measure. And the Amazfit tracks your steps, heart rate, workouts, and even your sleep. And having that data right on your wrist keeps health top of mind throughout the day. Now, what I love about this particular model is that it gives you all the key features without the huge price tag of some of the bigger brands. The battery life is reported to be excellent, it's water resistant, and it even has Bluetooth connectivity so you can pair it with your phone. It's simple, reliable, and does exactly what most people need to create healthier habits. Now, the real value, though, is in the accountability. Just glancing down and seeing that you've only taken 2,000 steps by lunchtime can be the nudge you need to get up and move. Or maybe you notice your heart rate staying elevated after a stressful meeting, and it reminds you to pause and take a few breaths. Those little reminders add up to real progress. And the sleep tracking is incredibly insightful. If you've been struggling with brain fog or fatigue, sometimes it's not about doing more, but about seeing the patterns, like how late night scrolling might be cutting into your deep sleep and making small changes that pay off in focus and energy the next day. My clients tend to love this watch as a first step wearable. So if you want to give that gift that blends technology with accountability and helps someone take small sustainable steps toward better health, the Amazfit smartwatch is a fantastic choice. And gift idea number 10 is the Ultrahuman Ring. Now, this is more of an advanced tech option, but here's why I recommend it. This ring is designed to track your sleep, recovery, and activity levels, all the things that directly impact brain health, energy, and focus. And it gives you a really clear picture of how your daily choices affect your body and your brain, which makes it so much easier to spot patterns and adjust your habits. Now, what I love about the Ultrahuman Ring, unlike Oura Ring, is there's no required monthly subscription. You get access to most of the features just by purchasing the ring itself. And if you want to upgrade to track specific things, you can, but it's not something that you have to pay for every month. And as a bonus, it's HSA eligible, which makes it more accessible to a lot of people. That's actually how we bought mine. Now, another thing I really appreciate is that it uses less Bluetooth and gives off less EMF exposure compared to a watch. So for anyone who's mindful of minimizing that, that's a great option. And honestly, I actually prefer the ring to a smartwatch myself. It's sleek, comfortable to wear, and doesn't feel intrusive like constantly checking a watch can. For me, it makes health tracking feel seamless instead of one more thing to manage. So if you're looking for a premium wellness gift that goes beyond the basics and helps someone take their health tracking to the next level, the Ultrahuman Ring is an excellent choice. And now for the bonus gift, the one that isn't something that you wrap and put under a tree, but might just be the most meaningful gift of all. All the items I've shared so far make healthy living easier, but sometimes the real challenge isn't having the right tools. It's that you're still feeling tired, foggy, or just not quite yourself no matter what you try. And if that sounds familiar, that's exactly what my course, Revitalize Your Brain, Rebalance Your Gut, was designed to help with. This program is a step-by-step system that I created to help busy parents and professionals get to the root of things like low energy, brain fog, and mood struggles by restoring balance, to the gut-brain connection. So instead of guessing or trying random tips you hear online, it gives you a clear roadmap to follow so you actually know what to focus on and what you can let go of. And the beautiful thing is, it can absolutely be given as a gift, because what better gift is there than helping someone feel like themselves again, clearer, calmer, and more present with the people that they love, like you. Now, if you're curious and want to learn more, the best place to start is with my free masterclass, The 4-Step Framework to Beat Brain Fog, Fatigue, and Mood and Memory Struggles Naturally. In that training, I'll walk you through the science behind the gut-brain connection and exactly what it takes to start healing it. From there, you'll see if the full course is the right next step for you or someone that you care about. So while the other gifts are practical and helpful, this one has the potential to truly change someone's life. And to me, that's the best kind of holiday gift. And that wraps up my 2025 Healthy Holiday Gift Guide. If you want to check out any of the items I mentioned, I've linked them all in the description below, along with my full Amazon Healthy Gift Guide for even more ideas. Remember, most of these are affiliate links, which means if you purchase through them, it supports Oakley Wellness at no extra cost to you. So thank you for helping me keep this channel going. Now, I'd love to hear in the comments which of these gifts you'd be most excited to give, or maybe even put on your own wish list this year. And if you're ready to take the next step in your own health journey, don't forget my free masterclass is also linked down below. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. Wishing you and your family a joyful holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video.